All right, I just want to start us by saying that this is not a sympathy video. We don't need any sympathy, but we just want to talk about the struggles of being a small content creator and just how like difficult it is, man. Like holy, like I did not expect this at all.
Yeah, so when we first started our YouTube journey, it was very much like excitement and we had all of these grand ideas. And then you keep going and you don't think much of it, right? You're like, people are going to love me. They're going to love my personality. They're going to love what we have to bring to the table. They're going to be thinking how relatable we are because we've got our children and we're parents and we're doing all of this. And then the 3 month mark comes. So at first we were super excited. And then you hit that 3 month. I think it's a normal thing, isn't it, with YouTube? The
Yeah,
3 month.
yeah, the 3 month struggle.
Yeah.
Usually, I think like a mass amount of YouTubers quit before, like after 3 months.
Right.
Yeah,
And we were close, I would say. We were just like, why is all of our stuff flopping? Like, this is not what we expected. We had hired somebody to do our editing. So we were like, got it in the bag there. We did so much research and we did a lot of like prepping to make this stuff really smooth.
yeah, nobody cares. Yeah, yeah, like it's a very cutthroat like business, I would say. Like if you don't know how to structure your podcast, no one's gonna like your stuff. And yeah, the struggle was real.
Yeah, and it took us quite a while to understand. I mean, we always knew that thumbnails and titles were important. However, they're super important because if you don't get anyone to click on it, it doesn't matter how good the content is, right? So
Yeah,
that was a big struggle for us as well.
yeah. So hi, we're the Raw Painting Podcast. We've been podcasters for about a year and a half now, and the reason why I thought the quotes is because I don't know, like we started as a podcast, but now we're like transitioning into something else.
Yeah.
Like we're like a podcast slash show now. Again, that's the other thing. We're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like I don't really know where I belong in this business, and like like still trying to figure out what do people like to watch.
And us being parents too, we were like, we're going to relate to all the parents.
Seriously, we
And
thought
then
we were
we
so relatable.
And then we're like, wait, hold on. Like us being parents, like who has time to just listen to random parents that they don't even know or care about or any of that stuff? And like, who's to say we know more information than them? And so we were just like, wait, would we actually watch our own channel if we were parents? Like, so we had that battle as well. We were like, what do people actually want to hear? Because clearly it's not the stuff that we were doing.
Yeah, so we kind of start our journey out just by talking normal parenting stuff, like packing hospital bags. What's like 3 months of having a baby like? And we just didn't really gain much traction off that. We were stuck at like 100 subscribers for the longest time, and we tried advertising, and that worked, as you guys are probably watching this right now. Like, I'm sure a lot of us try advertising, but it doesn't always translate to viewers. We found that we got a massive amount of people following, but the views were still the same. So we didn't really understood that part.
Well, we were like, these aren't real people, clearly.
Seriously, like these
Because if
bots?
they actually were interested in our stuff, potentially they would watch it. But
Yeah.
And then we also clashed a little bit too, because two people, two different ideas, right? And so I was the whole time like, I don't think we should change who we are because that defeats the purpose. Whereas you are more businessy and like, no, we need to do all of these changes to make things work.
Yeah.
And so we've struggled with that a lot as well because we're trying to find that medium that's a happy ground for both of us. And I think we're getting there more so now, but
Yeah.
it's just like, and then you'd have moments where like, okay, let's just dive back into what we were doing before, like who we are and like adjust a little bit. So it's been back and forth a lot in that aspect as well.
Yeah. So, and again, to continue our journey a little bit more, we took it more seriously. I want to say like 3, 4 months ago now, right? And so I remember even up to a year, I think we were at like 850 for subscribers. We were at like, I don't know, like 200, 300 hours or something like that. And it's just like, who? And like with us, we want to make this a full-time thing for us. Like that is our goal. And here's the other crazy thing. We've both quit our job to do this full-time now. And we have 3 kids at home. So it's just like we've burnt all bridges and this is what we want to do. but the results are not showing it. And it just like stretches out from like time to time, I would say.
Well, we have so much pressure on the outside as well, right? We have pressure from our families, not really from our friends because it almost seems like they know
Just,
nothing. They don't
yeah,
really
they
care.
don't care, yeah.
Well, I don't want to say that they don't care,
Well, yeah.
but you know, like it just, yeah.
They don't, here's the thing, they don't love you like a family member does, right? If you
Yeah.
fail, it doesn't really affect them all that much.
Right.
But if you're family, it's like,
They're
so,
like,
so we've been
are you
getting a lot of
moving
like,
back into our house now or what? Yeah.
yeah,
And again, we are taking a huge leap, right? We have 3 young kids, like Tom said. We have a 4-year-old, almost a 2-year-old now, and a 4-month-old. Like we have a lot on the line, and yeah,
and yeah, like the pressure's on. And so for us, it's really do or die.
which is good, right? And that's part of what we wanted is like
Yeah.
to make this work, we have to dedicate our time. And then like, you know, and that's the other thing is we have both decided that until one of us is hesitant, like, ugh, I don't know if we can make this work anymore, then we need to rethink. But
Yeah.
since you and I have both been so strong and like, who cares what other people think? Doesn't matter. We are doing this. We're staying strong. And I think that that has kept us alive for the most part. But
Yeah.
it has been really hard.
It's just been it's a perfect saying, just like a hill. You know, you go up the hill, you go down the hill, and it's just a roller coaster of a ride, right? So we had this video that did really well for us a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, for us, like 1,400 views is quite a bit, I would
It's
say.
doing well.
And so we're just like, bam, got it. We got the formula down. This is what the people want. So we did the same video basically with a different person who was also a huge, you know, child influencer. And it's like totally flopped.
Yeah.
Like if you can go check it right now, I think it's at like 80 views.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's, and then for me, it gets very depressing where I'm like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. I'm sick of trying to figure out the stupid thumbnail thing. Like it's very, and then you have to like reel me back. So thankfully, again, we have 2 people because I could have potentially quit at this point because it's so freaking difficult.
it's so cutthroat.
And to stay positive and have that ambitious view on like, just got to try something different next time, like Tom has. I'm like, oh my God, like how many times do we have to keep trying?
Seriously. How many times have we changed like our platform structure, thumbnail, everything? Hey?
So
Like,
many times.
how many
Like,
times?
it's crazy. So again, if you are a small channel, please let us know if you're struggling like we have been, what your challenges are.
Yeah.
If we can support you as well, like let us know.
Seriously.
We would love that. So leave us a comment below. But
And then let's know like how do you keep it positive? Because I feel like that's the hardest part. You spend so much video into like a video and then it flops. Like how do you keep going?
well, and the other thing too, which has been nice, is we do have a lot of like commenters on our stuff now. And by a lot, I mean like 10 to 30, you know, but still it keeps you going sometimes because without those, it would just be like, man.
Man, doesn't the 1,000 subscriber / 4,000 watch hour, doesn't that seem just daunting? Like
It seems impossible.
it literally seems impossible at times.
Yeah.
And again, the whole nother reason why we're making this video is like so that we can look back from a few years ahead and looking back at us now and be like, you know, like, wow, like you guys are struggling and hopefully in the future, you know,
Yeah.
we'll be in a better place.
Yeah. And not only that, though, too, we also struggle just because, again, we are full-time parents as well as trying to be full-time content creators, whatever you want to call us. And yeah, we really struggle with that, too, finding the balance, getting someone like when Tom's mom can take our kids, that's when we get to film. And like that's rare, you know,
Yeah.
like we have like 1 time a week, which is why we can only upload every 2 weeks because it takes us that much time to try and get time to film, to talk about everything, to do all the research if we have it, to do all of that stuff. And so for our next video, I mean, this is why our video that we are working on now is delayed because we're trying to do better and more angles, which leads to more equipment, which means to more audio and this and that. And it's just like, this is a lot. This is so much.
And real life stuff happens.
Yeah.
Like show me your cast. This lady decided to break her ankle 2 weeks ago. Sorry. And and stuff happens, right? And all of a sudden the whole family gets sick, and so everything gets postponed.
Yeah.
And again, not a sympathy video at all. Like, I don't want this to be sympathy. I just want it to be a relatable video to other small contents out
In
there.
my mind, I'm like, why are we creating this video then? We don't want sympathy.
Well, just I don't know, just relatability. Like,
No,
I
I know. I'm
wanna,
just
I wanna
bugging you.
like, yeah, I wanna just hear other stories out there and inspire other people and have other people inspire us. Like, let's
Yeah.
just keep it together. Let's keep pushing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like life does keep happening, and when it rains, it pours, right? Like this, after I had another fall, then this fall, and broke a bone, and then now everyone's sick, and
Yep.
just getting time to like, we need to film, so can you please take our kids for like a couple hours? And it's just, yeah, our kids are not in any daycare or anything like that, as I'm sure if you've watched any of our other stuff, you would know. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And some days you and I are both just like, I can't
Yeah.
even
It's
tapped
yeah,
out.
I know.
Like I can't even think
It's
right
it's
now.
hard to be creative when you're just like
Oh,
on the brink of losing your damn mind. But anyways,
that's all for another
that's
time.
all for another time.
This is basically just, hey, small creators,
Yep.
let's keep it together.
Let's
Let's
support
keep
each
going.
other. Yeah, comment below and we will comment on your videos
Yeah.
and like your channel, and yeah, and let's create community of some sort. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks
Hey
for
guys.
listening.
Okay, bye.